Hello, I wanted to show you how to make another pantry staple, can help save you a lot of money. It is much cheaper to make your own than buying it, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. Plus, then you know what's in it, which is always a bonus. So it's golden syrup, and at Christmas time and Anzac Day, Aussies use a lot of golden syrup in their baking. So I'll show you what we have. So the first two ingredients are just some brown sugar and water. I have another video where I show you how to make brown sugar. This one specifically asks for light brown sugar. In my video, I show you how to vary it for light or dark. The recipes are on Cookie-Doo as well as Recipe Community for those. Just type in brown sugar. And so I've put that in, and now I'm putting in 2 teaspoons of cold water. I don't know why it asks for cold water because we're about to cook it, but we're doing what the recipe says. So it's telling me to put the simmer basket on top, and we are cooking this for 15 minutes, Varoma temperature, speed 1. And I'll be back. Okay, that is done. And the next thing it's asking me to add is some boiling water, which I have boiling away in my other Thermomix on kettle mode. Right there. Oh, such good timing. Obviously you can use a kettle, but this is what I use. My kettle broke and I decided that I didn't need to replace it because I have the Thermomix. Okay. Just watching the scales to make sure I don't overdo this. And get all the ratios right for this. Okay. And now it's 250 grams of raw sugar. We've had that brown sugar in, and now it's the raw sugar. It's quite a lot, but remember, we're making a syrup. This is what golden syrup is. It's sugar and water, basically. But this process does a really good job. Like, it's a really good formulated recipe to make it work and store in the pantry long term, like, perfectly. So the other thing we add is lemon slice. Only half a slice of lemon needs to go in. And this time without the measure cup. I can just see I've got a little bit of sugar on top of the middle of the blade, so I'm just pushing that in off the middle, you know what I mean. So this time it's telling us to not use the measure cup. It wants the steam to be able to evaporate out, which will thicken the sauce. And this goes for 35 minutes. So same as before, leave the kitchen, go do whatever else you need to do in the house. Okay, this is finished now, and it says to remove the lemon slice, so that's obvious with tongs. We're going to transfer it into it says to put it in jars. I'm actually going to put it in a measuring jar because I'm wanting to use some kind of soon-ish, but also I actually like to let it cool and put it in the golden syrup tub, what is it, bottle, you know, the squeezy bottles you get from the shop. So I have one that I just keep refilling. But yeah, I'll show you what it looks like at the moment. Let me get that lemon out. Like a nice little candied lemon slice now. So it's quite runny, but once it cools, it thickens, and it will be just like the one from the shop. So yeah, as I said, I like to let it cool and then pour it in the plastic tub from the shop, just because it's I like those squeezy bottles. I think they're really handy. But you can just put it in a sterilized jar at the moment. You can sterilize your jars in the Thermomix and the Varoma. But yeah, if you want to keep it in a jar, you can do it right now. You don't need to let it cool down. But yeah, there's our golden syrup. Oh, let me make sure I tell you. It says to let it cool for an hour uncovered, and then you seal it. And it stores for ages. Like, yeah, just same as the store-bought golden syrup in the pantry. Cool. Enjoy.